On Friday night, the New York Rangers blew another lead, which for fans of the Blueshirts has happened quite too often this season. The fans have questions, and I'm hoping that we can get some answers. From New York Post Rangers beat writer, that would be Mollie Walker. Mollie, how's it going?
Doing pretty good. I can't say the same for the Rangers, but I'm pretty good.
Unfortunately, we can, and the fans have been saying the same thing. Can't say that the Rangers are doing pretty good. Now, Mollie, crushing overtime loss to the Senators on Friday for the Rangers. It's the sixth time since the beginning of November that New York has blown a lead. Where is the confidence of this Rangers squad right now?
Yeah, it was a pretty brutal loss. One of those that can be just really deflating. Captain Jacob Trouba said recently that the team is fighting for their confidence right now. And that's understandable considering, like you mentioned, the fact that they've blown six leads and lost since the beginning of November. That's tough for any team to bounce back from, and it's something that is no doubt weighing on them mentally. Ryan Lindgren told me they have to just be mentally tougher right now and work through this stretch here, and it begins tonight against the Blackhawks.
Yeah, got the game coming up against the Blackhawks tonight, so it's an opportunity to bounce back. But before we get to that, Igor Shesterkin, we got to talk about him. He's not played at the level that he did last season when he won the Vezina Trophy. So how much of the Rangers' struggles this season that they started with that falls on their goaltender?
It's not that it's all falling on Igor Shesterkin. It's falling on the Rangers as a whole for their inability to make up for not getting the superhuman goaltending from Shesterkin that they're used to. With the way things are going right now, the Rangers have just been pretty mediocre when Shesterkin isn't delivering those otherworldly saves he made all of last season when, like you mentioned, he went on to win the Vezina Trophy. He had the kind of season that is so hard to replicate, but it's up to the Rangers to compensate for not having an absolute brick wall in goal anymore, which is obviously not the norm in this league.
Yeah, obviously not the norm. And you talked about the otherworldly saves. I think Rangers fans have been a bit spoiled by seeing his play and what he did last season. And the expectation is, okay, got to do this again and have that bar, that standard, but it hasn't been that. Now, Mollie, the Rangers, as I said, they got a chance to bounce back tonight on Saturday against Chicago, but they made a few roster moves. What can you tell us about these moves and how they will impact the team?
There is a bit to unpack here. The most notable move today was sending Zach Jones to the AHL, which basically means that Libor Hajek has won the sixth defenseman spot. Those two had been battling it out all season, alternating in and out of the lineup, but it appears the Rangers want Jones to go to the Wolfpack and get some major minutes. More experience and more confidence. I know the Rangers have liked Libor Hajek this season, and they want to give him an extended opportunity, evidently. They recalled Ben Harpur, who is a veteran defenseman, to replace Jones as the seventh guy. The primary reason for this was Harpur has a lower cap hit than Jones, which will help the Rangers accrue more cap space in preparation for the trade deadline on March 3rd. And Johnny Brodzinski was also recalled because there is a forward who is a game time decision tonight.
All right, so it's about cap flexibility and opportunity for younger players to get some more playing time in the AHL. That is New York Post Rangers beat writer Mollie Walker. She's always on top of things. Mollie, I hope the next time we talk, the Rangers are playing better. We have a little bit more positivity for the fans. I'm hoping for that and for you. But thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.